Who's it? What is up, people? Ooh wee! It's so good to see you here with me right now. Look, if you're catching this replay, fast forward to minute 2, minute 3, minute 3.5. That way you guys can get right into the content. Other than that, this is Joseph Walker, and I'm the CEO and the founder of JTMarketingenterprise.com. So, what we're going to be talking about today, the title is self-explanatory, but we're talking about disciplining your disappointments. That is going to be the topic of discussion, and that's what we're going to be talking about. I know it's rough out here in the marketplace, and I know we all got different things that we all go through on a day-by-day basis when we're out here on the grind, trying to get out how we live. So, you know, a lot of times we get so disappointed and maybe coming up short in our business, you know, maybe coming up short in life, coming up short in your job. Maybe you're trying to get a promotion and you came up short. Hey, what's up, Takia? It's good to see you on here with me. And, you know, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, guys, but I'm going to give you guys an exercise or a tip, if you will, that's going to really kind of help you push through that disappointment, see it in a different light. That way you can continue to stay in the fight and continue to push hard for your dreams. What's up, Connie? It's good to see you out here. What's up, brother Destiny? Simplify, bro. Yeah, guys. So yeah, we're talking about how to discipline your disappointment. You know, it's really a technique. It's a skill that you really need to master and internalize as an entrepreneur. Hey, what's going on, big player? Yourself, man. Hey, what's up, Miss Sykes? It's good to see you rocking out with me too. But yeah, disciplining your disappointment is going to be vital to your survival as an entrepreneur, because there's going to be so much stuff that's going to happen in your life. Like, you know, your job's going to get on your nerves. Maybe your spouse, your kids, people quitting your team. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. It is the nature of the beast. But when you learn how to really discipline your disappointment, you're going to be somewhat bulletproof. You're going to be untouchable when you can just take the bad stuff and just kind of deflect it, you know, and kind of get it out of there and just avoid it. So I'm going to give you guys a tip or two, share a couple of things that's helped me along the way that I feel is really going to help you guys too, you know, along your journey. You know, and disappointment is just the name of the game. Whenever you get started in this industry, I mean, look, let's face it, you know, I mean, we are in the hardest industry in the world, which is the people business, right? You got to deal with people on a day-by-day basis. So, you know, obviously it's going to be really, really hard because people are unpredictable sometimes, you know, and people, they all have their own agendas, and, you know, they say this and say that, and then they just disappear, and you follow up, and they say they're going to join, and then they don't, whatever. People are people, you know, but the biggest thing that you got to realize is you have to learn how to discipline whatever disappointment comes your way. That way you can actually stay in the game and survive. That's the name of the game. So, you know, this journey isn't all peaches, rainbows, and gummy bears. I love gummy bears. Ooh, I love me some gummy bears. But that's beside the point. What you need to do whenever you feel yourself getting disappointed, you have to really realize it's just part of the journey. It's part of the journey. What's going on, Ina? Thanks for tuning in. It's part of the journey. And I really got a good lesson a couple years back when I was looking up Eric Worre. I was looking at some of his stuff, and he was talking about how when he first got started out in this profession, he would try to talk to people. He would get rejected. He would get told no, of course. Go figure. And he would get told no, and he would get disappointed, and he would be disappointed for like a week. And he wouldn't really take much action in his business. He wouldn't go for it. He wouldn't call people. He wouldn't follow up. He wouldn't show people the plan. And what happened is he got more stagnant in his business. It slowed him down completely, and he was unable to really move forward due to the fact that he was so disappointed, he didn't want to go out and do those things that he needed to do to produce an income. Hey, I thank you for that, brother Michael Green. Appreciate the share. Share the stream, share the dream, people. Like, comment, share. Give me an angry face if you hate me. I don't care. I'm just glad that you're vibing with me right now. But yeah, so after about a week, he will realize, you know what, I'm so disappointed. I'm not working my business, and this disappointment is eating me alive, and I'm not getting anything done. So one day his mentor told him, hey, you know what, you need to learn how to discipline your disappointment. Whenever you feel rejected, mad, angry, upset, let down, what you need to do, feel the feeling in that moment, and then let it go. You know, and what his mentor taught him was, you know, instead of a week, hold on to it for a couple of days and then let it go. So instead of a week, instead of him being upset for a week, he will only be upset for like 2 days. He got it down to about 2 days. And then eventually it's like a muscle, right? And he kind of disciplined himself to only feel the disappointment for 2 hours. And then he got to a point where instead of 2 hours, he was only disappointed for 2 minutes. You know, and I mean, as entrepreneurs, we just have to really learn how to discipline our disappointments, because a lot of times you let that really hold you back from moving forward. And this journey is just full of ups and downs. It's ebbs and tides, you know. That's just the way the game is. And, you know, it's unavoidable. You know, 1 month, maybe really hot. The next month, maybe not. It's okay. As long as you continue to push forward and do those things that you need to do. I know a great mentor of mine, also a lady by the name of Diane Hockman. She has this thing what she calls zero marketing. It's a really, really cool concept where something could be going on in your life. Maybe it's not even that you're disappointment. Maybe you just had a bad day. Maybe you're really tired up. Maybe you're just so hectic and busy. You're sick. You don't feel like working your business. No matter what, you always want to fall back on this concept called zero marketing. So what zero marketing is it's like it's a countermeasure, if you will, right? So if it's just the worst day on earth, the worst day in the world, there are still some things you need to do in your business at a minimum to guarantee that you stay on track. So if maybe you reach out to 50, or let's say you reach out to 10 people a day, and let's say you make 5 follow-up calls a day. If it's just the worst day in the world, you're like half past dead, like Steven Seagal and Ja Rule in that one movie. If you're about to like kick the bucket, you have to have some kind of mitigation, some kind of countermeasure where you have zero marketing, and you will at least reach out to one person and follow up with like one person that day. You got to have like just at a minimum, I will at least reach out to one person, follow up with one person, something like that. You know, so if your normal is 10 people and 2 or 3 follow-ups, at least reach out to one person on your worst day. On your worst day, all right? On your worst day, you absolutely have to do that, guys. You know, and I mean, disciplining your disappointment is going to help you go so much farther. You know, because a lot of times you get beat up. I know the other day I did a live stream about overcoming objections. What's going on, brother Lyndon Britt? What's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. Hopefully I get to see you soon when you come out here. But, you know, when you discipline your disappointments, that's going to take you so much farther, because I did a live stream the other day about overcoming objections. It really beats up entrepreneurs. Like, people get beat up about not having money. I got to tell them my spouse, I got to think about it, pray about it, sleep on it. I got to, whatever. I mean, people have so many objections, so many reasons why they don't get started. People quit. You know, maybe your job makes you work an extra shift. Maybe you can't reach out and talk to so many people, and that may get you down. But look, man, that's part of the journey. That's part of the process. Enjoy it. Hey, look, I tell you what. This is one thing that really helps me out. I have vision, right? So I'm focused on where I'm going. I'm focused on where I'm going right now. I'm not really focused on the bad stuff, the negativity. Maybe that person that told me no, that person who rejected me. I have vision. And so I know that I'm going to impact a lot of lives. I know that I'm going to help out a lot of people in the future. And I know, I'm going to hit the big stage and I'm going to rock a crowd, baby. I'm going to rock a crowd. So that being said, what I'm going through right now, look, man, that's just going to be part of the story. It's all good. It's all good. You can't let that get you down. You can't let it beat you up. It's just part of the story. You got to continue to grow, overcome, and just get better and better. I'll be like, great, I'll pray with you. By your head. Yeah, dude, I have done that. Whenever you, look, it may be out of your comfort zone. If someone says, hey, I got to pray about it, you know what? Absolutely, I agree. God makes no mistakes, right? Let's pray about this. Look, if that's outside your comfort zone, don't do it. But this is not about overcoming objections. That was the other day. This is about disciplining your disappointments. So, you cannot change the results you got. You can't. You can't invent a time machine and, put some stuff inside of your flux capacitor and go back to last week when that prospect told you no, and you can think about some slick stuff to say. You can't do it. But what you can do is right here, right now, reassess what happened, analyze it, figure out what you could have done better. That way, the next time it happens, next time it pops up, you can handle it, player. No big deal. You can definitely guarantee that the next prospect that you approach who has that problem, that issue, you're going to be able to help them out. See, a great way to think about it, says Priscilla, I'm glad you're getting value. What's up, Tina? What's going on, Mary? Ina says, impacting people is so much greater than the disappointment. Absolutely. And you know what? To add on to what Ina just said, you might as well get a reward from it, and you going through the disappointment is going to help other people on the path and on the journey who are underneath you, who would have probably given up if it wasn't for someone like you who stayed through, who endured and stayed to the end and got through that disappointment. So that's a very, very important, really, really good point to actually point out. Allow your disappointment to be a way to evaluate your natural response and begin to change within. Says Brother Landon. Michael says, amen. 100. Yeah, you got to get better. And look, here's the deal. Don't be so focused on the problem. A lot of you guys out there, all you do is focus on the problem that you're having instead of solving other people's problems. That's what you get paid for. No one cares about your problems. I got problems. Okay? Really. But look, people care about you solving their problems. People are tuned into what? If you guys have been following me for a couple of months or a year or two, you already know. I say this a lot. People are tuned into their favorite radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? That's what they want to know. So let people know what's in it for them. Solve their problem. So hey, look, if a prospect, they got to think about it. Okay, you know what? Well, other than having to think about it, is there anything else holding you back? Okay, perfect. What's on your mind, man? Like, what didn't I explain? What can I do better? How can I make this make sense for you right now so we can do this? Come on, man. Let's rock it out. Let's do it today. You know what I mean? We got to be solution-oriented at all times. That's what a true leader is. That's what a leader does. They don't focus on them. They don't focus on their problems. They focus on how can they solve other people's. See, Michael says, yes, don't focus on the problems. You can't, man. You help others create a testimony by not letting disappointment stop you from advancing and improving. Right on, my righteous brother. That's exactly what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm saying. Now, look, you got to marry the process. I've never been married to a woman, but I am married to the process. Every day I wake up, she's on the side of my bed. I kiss her on the forehead. I get out of bed, and I just take on the day, champ. That's what I do. You have to divorce being attached to the outcome. Marry the process. Divorce the outcome. Marry the process. It's what you have to do. You got to do it. You have to. Because the way that the process works, those who do not deserve the rewards and the freedom and the income to have options, they're going to get weeded out. All right? So for those who are focused on the problem and those who actually let the disappointment get to them or hold them back, they're gonna get weeded out. They're gonna get snuffed out. Hey, what's up, August? What's going on? August and October. I am and she is the process. Right on, Linda. I know it, man. Yeah, definitely, guys. You know, so hey, I'm glad you guys are getting value, man. Thanks for the likes and the thumbs up and the hearts, all that good stuff. I don't see any angry faces, so that's good. I'll keep rolling. But yeah, you know, there are countless stories of top leaders who have gone through hell and back, and they go on stage and they tell their story. You know, I can't tell you how many leaders and all the stories I've heard about. One top leader I love, this guy, oh man, this dude, you probably heard of him, Cesar Rodriguez. The first 100 people he exposed to his business told him no. On average, industry average is 1 out of 20 people will say yes. That's industry average, okay? But he told 100 people about his business, and no one signed up with him. The first 100 people, and it really hurt his feelings. Brother Lennon giving me some angry faces. That's cool, man. I love you too, bro. but yeah, so I mean, he's a phenomenal leader, but he got told no 100 times. The first 100 people he sat down with and showed them the plan, they said no. Now, that guy's really inspired me. He's really helped me get my skill sets better. He's really helped me get my mindset right so that I could be here talking to you right now. But imagine, what if after the 50th person told him no, he would have quit? Or the 80th person, or that 100th person? You know, I never would have heard that story. I never would have stayed on my journey. I wouldn't be here right now. So that's what I'm saying, guys. It's so powerful. It's not just about you, right? It's about the impact you're going to make and the people coming up in the future who need you to be in their life. Like, that is major. I cannot stress how important that is. See, Takia says, I told Caesar yes. Tina says, you will be a good hubby when you take the plunge. Yeah, maybe. You already have a great mindset. Hey, I do the best I can. Lyndon says, man, people quit. Dude, oh my God, that is so true. People quit after getting like their second no. It's just unreal. It's unreal. But you have to learn how to discipline your disappointment. And I feel as leaders, it's really important that you get your people on the right mindset. I know one thing that Ray Higdon does whenever he's onboarding someone into his business or his organization. I know a lot of times what he does, he asks people, by the way, you're not someone who's hangs on other people's opinion, are you? You know, and that way they say, oh, no, not at all, man. I don't care what people say. He says, okay, just making sure. You know, trying to kind of get them mentally ready. Hey, not everyone's going to see the vision. Don't be held back by that. You know, so I mean, I know that's one thing that Ray Higdon does a lot. You know, he tells people, hey, you're not someone that's easily offended by other people's opinion, are you? So, I mean, that's a good way. That's a good thing to do. If you're talking to somebody who's never been, you know, in the entrepreneur home business realm, that's a good thing to kind of ask people, kind of qualify them, you know. But you're going to get hit with rejection. You're going to get hit with disappointment. It's cool, man. Just roll with it like Floyd Mayweather, you know. Just roll with it, man. Roll with those punches. Hit them back, you know. It's all good, man. I mean, that's just part of the process, part of the journey. Make sure you get a reward from it. Get a reward from it. Look, life is hard, man. Life is freaking, life is going to beat you up. It's going to throw sand in your eye and then hit you in the gut and then slap you, whatever. It's going to happen regardless of what you do. You might as well get a reward from it. Might as well. All right? Get a reward from it. Keep pushing forward. Keep getting better. Reach out to your upline. Reach out to your sponsor. Talk to them. Find out what they did. How did they get through it? How did they keep pushing through? What is their story? Let that motivate you. If somebody else who puts their pants on one leg at a time, just like you, made it through all that BS, you can do it too. If you don't believe you can do it, I believe you can do it. So do it. Right? Hey, look, if you guys love this video. If you guys like this content, look, click the link above. It'll take you guys to jtmarketingenterprise.com. That's where the conversation is happening at. Right here, right now. See, discipline your disappointment. Tina likes it. Get a reward from it. Disappointment, says Priscilla. You have to. You got to get a reward from it. But look, guys, it's Friday. It's TGIF. The grind isn't finished yet. It's not finished. The grind isn't finished, right? So that's what TGIF is. Go out there, talk to people, follow up, help them see the vision. And if they don't see it, hey, help them figure it out. See what you can do to help that person get it. What's going on, Yvette? Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, guys, so other than that, have a great Friday. Go out there, attack, assault, help people. Help people, man. Be a service to others. Hey, you know, once again, go to jtmarketingenterprise.com. That's the link above in the description. Do something great. Have a great day.